Alright, let's see. Alright, yep, mic's working, it looks like. Doesn't look like there's any static at all, so that's good as well. Fuck, I forgot to open Steam. Quick little thing, side bit, about, is it on? Okay, yeah, it's on there, but it's not on my phone. Hold on, let me reload it. There we go, we got it working. Quick little, fun tidbit. My friend pointed out to me. Remember that skin I showed you from Paladins of Salt? I might as well just pull it up. Let's just pull it up. I'm also terrified because this skin, yeah, believe it or not, she was supposed to be, this guy, Seven, who ended up, like, becoming, like, his own little character. Here's the thing. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing with this guy. Okay, can I get, like, a good image of him, please? Oh, boy. Here's the thing about the, like, he's edgy as hell. Like, so fucking edgy as hell. And the fact that, like, this was the original concept. Weirdly enough, I wouldn't have been against Seven being this. Personally, but it's like, I mean, there was, like, a lot I would change. Cause, like, once again, things you don't really know about Seven. Things you don't know about Seven. Real quick. Is that he's like a stealth character. Like, sort of supposed to be like an assassin, stealthy kind of character. So, like, not really sure how to feel about the outfit. Like, I would probably, there would be a lot I would change. Like, I wouldn't have her design stand out that much. I mean, white fur, unless she's hunting down people in the fucking tundra, I highly doubt, like, I would change a lot. I would just change a lot with her, design. In all honesty, make it more, like, sneaky, make it darker, you know. Or maybe it's supposed to be like, oh, here's this, like, friendly looking person. Like, you know, friendly looking person, upbeat personality, but in reality they have, like, a dark side, like, you know, they're like an assassin sort of thing. Just something I wanted to bring up real quick. Just something I wanted to mention real quick as an update to, like, you know, to last time when I mentioned this. Other than that, oh, for fuck's sake, there's an update I have to download. I'll update this later. I might mention this again, might have, you know, try to get my thoughts in order, you know, a bit better. Cause I might do a Paladins live stream one day. I mean, just like once, just a one-off fun little thing. I don't know. Maybe. As like a maybe thing. Cause I got the game downloaded. Same thing with like Titanfall 2. Like there's several games I got now that I can like, you know, play. Like as soon as we're done with this, Sundays we're gonna do, like we're gonna take a short break from this first game, from like, you know, before we jump into like the second game by playing like Move 78. I don't want to scroll down too far in case. Yeah, there's community content. Don't want to scroll down too far to spoil myself. We're gonna play Move 78 after we're finished with episode 5 of this game, and then after we're done with this, we're going into the second game, and then after that, we'll figure it out. Like, you know, for Sundays. For Saturdays, it's like more freeform sort of thing, cause like, Saturdays, I haven't been doing it like the last 2 weeks, cause like, I'm gonna have like a test, I'm having a test come up. Like, there's gonna be a test coming up for like my physics class, and I've been studying for it, so I've been using my Saturdays to study. So I haven't been able to like, you know, do those live streams. But like, hopefully by, I'm not sure if I can say next week, but like, as soon as, you know, these classes are done, finals are done, or like, you know, things start to die down a little bit, I'll be able to do like, you know, the 2 live streams a week. Eventually. Like, it's probably more likely gonna happen during like, during spring next year, because like, you know, I don't have any more games on Saturdays for football, and like my class schedule is, you know, less packed now, so yeah, it's gonna be more likely that I'm gonna be able to do 2 streams a week now. I mean, not now, but like next spring, hopefully. if things go well. Cause like right now, Sundays are like the definite days I'm gonna be trying like, to stream, unless I feel like taking a break. But then it's like Saturdays are like on off sort of thing, I had this game on my fucking PC for the longest time. I was gonna play it when it was like, popular and it was, stuff, but like, I ended up getting distracted with other games. And then there's Sonic Frontiers. There's Sonic Frontiers that I wanted to play. Why didn't the fucking... Well, okay, there it is. It is on the top. I'm sorry. Forces popped up first and I was like, what? Sonic Frontiers. Probably gonna play that in the future as well. Like, I'm planning on playing it in the future. I'm gonna wait and see if it gets, like, if it dies down, like the price dies down a bit, But it might not. Who knows? I'm not sure. Because, like, I've heard the game was, better than Forces, and, open world Sonic game sort of thing. Sounds interesting, It's kind of like a not really beat 'em up. It's not the proper term. Hack and slash, probably. Yeah, that's probably closer. Hack and slash like, Metal Gear, and like, Devil May Cry, and like games similar to that vein. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump into Ace Attorney. This is probably gonna also have like 3 parts in it, right? Alright, Rise from the Ashes. Alright. I think I read that already. Oh yeah, we don't have Maya, right? Why do I come to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! I don't know who that is. Who the fuck are you? Let's just give her the Maya voice. I don't know. I've got nothing. I can't come up with anything for you. Or maybe I could do Maya voice with, like, nose covered.
Where have you been? My sister's trial's tomorrow.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey.
Oh.
You're not Mia Fey, are you?
She has similar poses to Maya as well. What the fuck is your name? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So, you are the coffee boy?
Jesus Christ. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright?
Fuck, I can't... The Maya voice... Hold on. Hold on, let me try to do the Maya voice real quick, because I've, like... I don't want her voice to be exactly the same as Maya's, but, like... I've been covering my nose to try and get it different.
The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Hold on. The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Jesus Christ. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. Nor was he the murderer.
That's a relief, then. You're benefit nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney.
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but we'll have to try elsewhere.
Please, I'm out of time.
But...
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
There we go, finally. Yep, same! It's the fucking same thing. The same hair bun, too, huh? Maya? Could it be? No. It's the same hairstyle! Actually! I'm like, it's the same bun, but it's also the same fucking bun with, like, long hair, like, half bun thing. Like, you know how there's a half ponytail, and it's like, you have half hair up, put up, and then the other half, like, flowing down? It's basically that. It's the same fucking hairstyle. Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name is Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Emma Sky. Emma Sky. I don't know if that's a pun. Maya Faye. Doesn't Faye mean, like, wind or something? So Sky is like... Sky... Maya, Emma... Okay, here we go. Scientific investigator? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator.
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just... You seem kind of, jumpy. Or maybe just young?
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
You hear that, guys? 16 years old, alright? 16. 16, not even 16, yet 15. You hear that? Don't be fucking weird. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
Real child prodigy. So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age no less.
Great, another future professional in training. So what's this about the case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. I'll be 16 this year.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit in a very unusual one.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister, but first, relation to Maya.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in high school.
So they went to the same high school then, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever need a defense attorney. Well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia's a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like that. You must be close. Oh boy. And the music fade!
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents? She really is. It really is just fucking Maya all over again, huh? Is it gonna be more competent Maya?
He died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh. I'm sorry. It really does just feel like Maya's right here. Let's see how she reacts to the badge. See this? It's my attorney's badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
She analyzed it, scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'll give you $50 for it.
I wasn't selling it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. Yet? Okay. Okay, I think we talked about everything. Alright. Detention center, alright. She's gonna have the same fucking outline as the killer, right? I should have checked last stream to double check, but I'm sure I'll probably recognize her by seeing her. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's your sister. Just your sister. I didn't even fucking say just. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year, Oh, fuck, she's the woman who cuts salaries! Detective Gumshoe, run! Understood, ma'am. What was that about? For fuck's sake, it is the fucking outline.
Hi, Alana. Funny.
I gotta give her the Maya voice. I have to give her the Mia voice. It only makes sense. Cause younger sister, older sister. Hold on. Oh my. Hold on. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here.
I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here.
God, I have to give her the nasally fucking Mia voice.
Perhaps my memory is failing. But look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma.
There we go.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
Prosecutor? Alright. You're not the first prosecutor we defended. You're a prosecutor? Oh boy, what's happening? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? I'm not the only one fucking... Phoenix is calling it. They even sound the same, but their voices are more nasally. Emma, Lana... I mean, they're just like... Fucking, is it the same hairstyle too?
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Take a look at this. This is my attorney.
Your badge looks new.
I polish it daily.
In a few years, the gold plating will flake off. That will see the real you.
God, whatever happened to innocent small talk?
Give it 3 years. Then we'll see what you have become. There's something you should know from the start.
Which is...
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
But wait, the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why don't you begin telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21, at 5:15 p.m.
Is she getting blackmailed? That's quite specific.
It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
Oh my. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking office at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. Is it Edgeworth's? Is Edgeworth gonna show up?
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were, for my hand was covered in blood.
Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim?
An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. It was someone known as Detective Dick Gumshoe.
No! The final salary cut. The final salary cut. Oh man.
A detective? That was due to loss of blood.
Fuck. Hold on.
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So, you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct. I am responsible for overseeing that every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't...
Her hand's bandaged.
Lana?
What?
What happened to your hand?
Okay, she took notice.
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she? But well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey!
It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. She was not like other girls.
Different?
She was not like other girls. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Lesbians? God. Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school.
God.
That was the only thing I was on top of.
You fucked my mental. God.
I was the best there was. And I was the best in his life.
Oh.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Excuse me?
As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But, Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself.
Fuck, I just realized. This is the same pose that fucking Mia does too! Like the hands on chest, slightly shocked, slightly worried kind of expression. It's the same thing! It's the same thing! It's the palette swap, Bizarro version.
I know you didn't do it. Lana, I know.
Science and it's like prosecutor, defense attorney, scientist, fucking spirit medium. Like, it's fucking polar opposites and yet so similar. It's the exact same thing.
So how could he say you didn't? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright.
Yes?
I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I'll leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. No, Emma's not gonna be the killer, right? I feel like it's gonna be, oh, Lana is saying she did it because she's trying to protect her sister. And then it's not her sister who committed the murder, it's such and such. Probably the next person we're gonna meet. Literally the next person we're gonna meet.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know?
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. Everything changed when she heard that her girlfriend died.
Alright, okay, we're gonna fucking go hard into the Lana, Mia ship here. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Can I present it to her again, and is she gonna say the same thing? Alright, I thought... So this is the lot where it happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Yeah, they're trying to fucking prove your sister's guilt. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much. Here, see? Hey there! You expecting to go... that's not who I think it is. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Okay, so he did it. Oh my god. Imagine I call it instantly, and it's like, okay, the guy walks in, alright, what's her name again? Emma? Yeah, Emma, I think I found out who did it. What do we have here? Looks like a bandana got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies down, partner.
Mr. Marshall.
Fuck, why are you knife? What the fuck? Marshall, looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. Fuck. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. I'm like trying to combine 3 different voices. I'm trying to do fucking deeper voice. I'm trying to do like the freaking saucy voice that Mia has, but deeper pitch. And then like on top of all that, I'm putting a lot of heart into it. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a mudload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. Forward, it's just... He looks like a Giga Chad, just facing forward. You know what? He kind of looks like a moist critical mixed with Giga Chad, and then he got a spray tan. You know what the dreams of the cacti are in the desert dream? You want to? What is this guy talking about? Is he gonna fucking bury me in the desert? Like that scene from that one movie that I can't fucking remember? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that, hombre a friend of yours?
Kinda, sort of, yeah. He's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff in the Wild West, it seems. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer?
Oh, wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. Oh man, the fucking wallet scene from SpongeBob just kick into my mind. You see this wallet? It's the victim's wallet. I just try to fucking... It's like, I can't even fucking do it. I can't do an equivalent of it. I don't know enough characters. It's like the fucking sheriff's wallet. It's like... like, I found this ID in this wallet. That means this wallet must be yours. That makes sense to me. Then take it. That's not my wallet. It's also weird. It's like covered in blood and stuff.
I don't believe it. This is a real basic. Anything in the crime scene is evidence.
Yes?
Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
I thought it was her complaining the fact that we put... I was thinking it could go in the direction of, oh, you don't have any gloves on. You can't just fucking touch evidence at the crime scene without gloves or anything like that. You're gonna fucking contaminate the evidence. But no, just put it in our pocket. Let's just steal the evidence, I guess. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Why aren't we fucking looking inside then?
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age of 15 years old. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Oh boy, here we go, tutorial time. Also, how can you tell her eyes are sparkling? She has shades on.
Okay, now look at the court record.
Alright. Oh, well this is different.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle.
Oh, it's like Zero Escape. It's Zero Escape! Yes! Zero Escape! Zero Escape! Zero Escape!
Look! Oh look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. With the press of
Enter. Alright. Up, is that the victim? This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Oh my god. Goodman! Goodman, guys! It's... Fucking... Bruce Goodman gets murdered by people. I murder people. We are not the same. ID 5842189. That's probably going to be important.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess. Though, I don't know what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID. Add it to the court record, alright.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. Stepladder. This was actually the murder weapon.
Aha! A ladder!
That's a stepladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Vent! He vented! The sheriff vent! Sus. Alright.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. Also, do you have gloves on? No, she does not! She does not have gloves on! Fucking put gloves on!
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure?
What's she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Wonder why the phone is broken. That's probably gonna be important, right?
This wall is on our way.
The witness, the fucking wall was in the way, huh? That better not be fucking what breaks the camel's back is the fucking wall was in the way of the witness. Like, I witnessed the murder. Unless you have fucking X-ray vision, I highly doubt you're gonna be able to see through that fucking wall. It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how that makes any difference either way. I mean, that's gonna be important. It might be important, I don't know. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. We can't even budge it.
Ooh, sorry. The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think they'll probably just get arrested. In fact, they may not even be able to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Oh! There's a completely other side to this. Hold on, let's look at this here.
This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
What do you mean? There's a fucking arrow going that way! I just took notice. Well, maybe it's both? Kind of a dual purpose?
Aha! The theory of relativity.
What?
I gotta write this down. Ah, hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, you know, Mr. Relativity German? Was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British?
I think Relativity is not a fucking... I cannot believe this. Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? I don't remember who it was. Einstein? I don't fucking know. Edison? I don't know. I don't know from the top of my head.
Look! A stylish glass-walled room. Very nice.
You can see the whole parking lot from in here.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe.
No, it's a fucking security room! Emma! Fuck, she's dumb like the original Maya too. Huh?
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office.
You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
Fuck. She's scrambling. She's scrambling now. Yeah, but there's still the 3%. Too bad they don't do a test for common sense. Oh no, it's just me! Okay, well this is a lot more evidence. Ah, fuck, wait, no. What? What? Did they fucking use string? Did they use string for this? This is for sure Edgeworth's car.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff! Like I said before, this here's our plan. You best be moseying on along, unless you're fixing to bite a bullet. Yeah, he did it for sure. Yeah, scary.
Can you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well. The little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body and hers that away?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for vitals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor on the prosecutor's office. There's a prospector. It said prospector. Sorry. You might just find the service you like. Prospector's office? What does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self. Look up Vitals Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Oh, we're just going straight there? In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. It's the middle of the yard. Oh, fuck. Right, great.
Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me? Were you two all set?
Us?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, so you're probably the witness, right? Oh, is she, like, based off of food? Because, like, she has the... I don't know what it's called. Onigiri? I don't think that's it. And then the little sausage, Don't like how they put the sausage octopus here, of all places. What's this? She couldn't be...
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
Alright. Hello. Half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passerby. Are you officers?
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. But if my days of the cough-up queen are over... I probably should not be eating this, huh? Cough-up, huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. For I am the witness. The images are burned into my mind, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Secrets?
Dear me, you're a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What?
A witness saw me committing the crime. Kinda reminded me of Mia. She was kinda hot. You mean, you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please cough up, Queen. Queen, tell us what happened. Her name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Right, she means it. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox?
Wow, it's really crunchy.
A box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. I've turned into a box of pickles, Morty! I'm box of pickles, Ray! No! The case. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was gonna happen. I mean, it's not like I orchestrated the murder. Does she have heterochromia? Like 2 different colored eyes, black eye, and then white eye? Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Don't you sell these lunches? Of course you'd know. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know them. You should know the foul misdeeds of evil. Ones who haunt this den of iniquity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. Blackened? A body has been discovered. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday?
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Young miss, mock me at your own risk. Yeah, it's heterochromia. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
Ew,
The most heinous evil of all, the evil ones, the one that they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest of lunches of all.
Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. I don't get what the fuck she's talking about. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Lunch lady. So what exactly was it you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I know how I feel. You know, I now feel I know that what they're talking about. Fuck. I now feel I know what they're talking about when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield a knife. Fuck. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing them to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. Wait, so you witnessed the murder, didn't call anybody, and somehow the murderer managed to put the body into the car of a prosecutor. What?
You mean you saw the moment of the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beats of Lana Sky's knife. Wait, you know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming a chief prosecutor. How many lunches of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? I heard revenge is a dish best served cold. But I like my dishes hot and ready.
She always travels light.
Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star?
I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and the best from the Far East. And for some reason, the box lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No.
Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Sue's Trilobite lunch set. God, I'm so fucking hungry.
Never mind, you win.
Whoops, I accidentally skipped. I don't even want to appreciate part of its Trilobite flavor. Is Trilobite bad? Taste bad? Trilobite doesn't taste that bad. I had it once. It doesn't taste that bad. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. So you're here anyway. I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Actually...
He is the fucking actually! She's actually waifu. But not waifu because she's underage. Damn it. Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. And the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kinda like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, Cop-Up Queen.
I thought she was a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Are we able to... We're not going to be able to slide. Alright, whoops, I moved. We moved to... High Prosecutor's Office. It's Edgeworth! It looks just like him! It looks like... Steel Samurai! This looks just like one of Edgeworth's outfits, right? The fucking thing, and the red. February 22nd. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
This is the kind of room that screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks. Just...
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What? That shield? Okay, so that shield's broken. It wasn't a knife! It was a piece of the trophy! Somehow.
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright. You'll never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! Husbando! Yes! I knew it! Okay. Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course! I'm his biggest fan!
Okay, here we go.
My sister introduced us once and...
Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, no. It was just Mr. Wright here, he...
Hey! Don't blame me! This is my boyfriend! God.
We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
The body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot.
That's my car! That would be my car. What a fit. He's smiling! He's smiling! Ah! Edgeworth giving a general smile. I did not see this coming. Smug Edgeworth. No! Oh my god! It looks so weird! Go back to scowling! Ah!
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream, apparently. So, the body was found in your car? Go ahead and say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After... the smile! He's happy to see us! And I just fucking roasted the shit out of it and called it weird. After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed it.
Okay, now... Fuck, you're turning on your sister. No wonder why your sister doesn't fucking like you. You fucking ditched her to hang out with this asshole.
Wait. No, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprisingly still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. Really? I can understand. Wait! What did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. Yes! Edgeworth's back, baby!
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Oh, here we go. Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time where there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who still say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy!
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
The smile!
But
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Bronze?
Okay. The Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
that's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
That's your knife? Huh? Your knife, Edgeworth? Why do you have a knife?
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Okay, now there's more questions. First of all, why does she know your knife is there? Why does she know that your knife was in the fucking trunk of your car, in the toolbox? Like, theoretically speaking, if she did do it. Secondly, so you're saying she fucking pushed a guy in, stabbed him? Like, it doesn't even look like it's enough blood on there for it to be like, you know, the actual murder weapon. Cause like, it's a stab. There should be blood, like more blood than just this little fucking splatter, but whatever. What the fuck do you mean? What? So she just knew? Also, she fucking just got the guy into the trunk, stab him, fucking hit him there with the witness, and the witness just, what the fuck is about to happen in this in the first trial? What the fuck? Edgeworth?
What?
Are you sure you didn't? Phoenix, no! Come on, can't you take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Oh fuck, I didn't mean to click on that. What the fuck? Why is there a screw here? Fuck's sake, I can't... Fuck.
So this is what the back of the badge looks like. But I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found out right away.
Well, that's no fun.
God, this changes the whole fucking game. Hold on, H and B N. That's like the fucking weirdest.
Why not WASD? Why not WASD? What the fuck do you mean, not WASD?
How far can I zoom in? Looks like I'm at max. How far can I zoom out? Okay.
Fuck, it's so difficult to control this. The name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Good. Okay, well.
I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Yabba dab. See? Wouldn't that be better?
Yabba dab? Well, unless there's a do following that, I'm not sure. Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point, Tiki.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Alright, well, I was hoping I would be able to find something on the back here, but... Fucking, it's so weird! Why is it like this? I can't fucking, look. I can't control it.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edward cut himself peeling an apple.
What's Edward doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his time roughing it in the wilds.
Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. Fucking look, I can't look, I can't because if I click on this, it just rotates. I can't fucking control this fucking thing. It's in the middle of the fucking, I'm trying to get it. Okay. I want my fucking magnifying glass. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright.
Huh? What?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh. He'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Is there nothing else here? Hold on, let's examine. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Look, the prosecutors. Huh? What was that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What, so? It's that K, that's...
K stands for King?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors. Kind of like the Employee of the Month, but better.
King of Prosecutors trophy, given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. King of okay, yeah.
Wow, this jacket is even lazier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky child jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wearing it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in that frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this.
My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Who the fuck is Wendy? Wendy? Back from the dead? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai.
I might have been wrong before. It might be Wendy. Wendy could be the killer. Actually.
Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Dick. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Who is Wendy?
Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée?
Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh no, Wendy Oldbag. I forgot about her. No. I don't think so. Why is there so much here to investigate?
Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set!
I'd go more for the instant tea bag myself.
Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend! What an exquisitely splendid concoction!
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect.
What a nice desk! Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Oh, it's like Dick Gumshoe. Alright. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Oh, did he fucking do this? Oh.
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
That's Edgeworth's. Don't. He'll sue you. Alright.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The head knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head's kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of Hugh.
Edgeworth, like, twiddling his thumbs, like, doo-doo-doo. Don't read too much into that.
Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Fucking him living his dream right now. Phoenix living his dream.
Whoa, these are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There even is a ladder.
Odd. Thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Once again, Dick Gumshoe. Yep, there he is. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Is that everything? That might be everything we can look at, except for the couch.
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pours all his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool? About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady? Why? It's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I feel like I'm being mocked? A knife. Could you take a look at this? You. Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at me.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a flavor this rich, like a rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it. So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Could you take a look at this? You. Okay. Detention center? Nope, she's gone. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Oh wait, the fucking thing. Of course, I didn't investigate it. Okay, for sure the shield's broken.
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
Looks like the names of the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow, what guy's listed a bunch of times? Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Oh, right. Von Karma was a person. Reddit. Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor.
Did you not see the last case at all?
I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
Trust me, you don't. When she says his name, when she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. Do you not remember fucking Von Karma, Phoenix? Why did it go with the fucking K like that? And like the shield. The shield's broken! Alright. Where are we supposed to go from here? Oh, I missed the door, apparently.
Look, a door. That must mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you.
He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why is that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police department downtown. You've been there before, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his reward, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
Finally, thank God, the day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Oh God, I got yawn. Ooh, oh man.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and filed all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer referral.
Wiping your hands off of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. Man.
And that's when you got that shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edward pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
Parking stop, alright? Edward's parking stop added to the court record. Literally 3 minutes for the murder to take place.
This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
Ooh.
So the murder happened right after you got back?
What right? I'd appreciate if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Oh. Who's this guy? Hold on, I'm gonna give him like the slightly awkward voice. Imagine if this guy did it. Excuse me, but okay, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can do like the awkward voice, like sort of like Morty. I can't do it. Hold on. Rick, I don't think it's gonna be tough. I can't do it right now, but I'm gonna try. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
Oh, God. I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No, maybe not kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I can't do it. I can't do the awkward voice right now. Like the awkward, uncomfortable voice. It's like... I can't place what's wrong right now and why I can't do that voice, but I'm just having some trouble with that. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edward Lynn isn't ordinary type, is it?
Is she psychic?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow. So don't bring me anything unwanted.
Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of particulars of your...
Give me your name.
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right, Officer Meekins. Take a report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. They gave out brains. Good luck. Good luck. What? Okay. That was a weird sentence. They gave out brains and good luck. Alright, well.
Right.
Yes, sir? He got me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's see what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective in the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. Oh wait, hold on. Something I gotta check real quick. Because I'm also waiting for like that one lunch, not lunch, but dinner place to open, and I want to grab dinner, you know?
Uh-oh. Time for... Okay, so it opens at 5. So, like, after the stream, I'm probably gonna head down there. Alright. February 22nd, Police Department entrance.
Phew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on, what's that?
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
Is that supposed to be a mascot? Why is there a mascot for a police department? I've never seen that before. Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger. It doesn't even look like a badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Also, why is the sign broken? And rough looking? Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal. What are you doing here?
Oh my god, it's fucking Gumshoe. Why were you dancing with the badger? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What?
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Well, why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She said she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? What's up with this girl?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's the relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister?
Please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using the words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
What? Why? Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
You see, they cut my salary so low that I got demoted.
I don't know.
What do you mean this time?
Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives.
What?
They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? Oh, is that why the other guy was here? The fucking Westerner? The fucking cowboy?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing? Like arresting criminals or something?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal.
Oh, for fuck!
And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know there's that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
Patrolman? Okay, so they're both patrolmen. Alright. Okay, just... Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal. This is the detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it in to the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Why am I thinking of Breaking Bad? Nah, my mistake.
But you didn't you work together in criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman! He's the victim.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
So, this ID card belonged to the victim.
He was a detective, like myself. Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Oh, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday.
Was his body transported?
There was an evidence transfer for a case he had 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Unless, was he killed at the prosecutor's office? Or was he killed here, put into the trunk, and then Edgeworth opened the trunk and is like, oh shit, I don't know. Like, someone opened the trunk or something. And then it was like, oh shit, the dead body's here. Like, he was killed way earlier and stuff.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lana's confessing as much. Whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at this. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime.
The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
It just goes to show you nothing will happen when you run a yellow light.
Hey, that's it! That's the Keenan Prosecutor's Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering why the award was a shield, and why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? Wouldn't that drive Chief Prosecutor... What would drive Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Oh, wait. I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more with what's going on with Edgeworth.
He's in a tough spot. Again.
Again?
Well, it all started with the murder case of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal. There have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has only started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took the case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
Well, what?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting a bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
I was wondering about that.
What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece.
You made it? Oh, great. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? I mean, it's impressive that he made something like this, but it's still... Really?
The chief prosecutor threw together some of my designs, and I just did my thing, pal.
I said prosecutor, it just said chief, god damn it.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances. It just dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger. He had to dance until he drops.
Blue Badger panel added to the court record. Oh fuck, that's a piece of evidence? Oh no, here we go.
And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? You met the guy who is, and what was his name? The guy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
Oh boy. People do be like that in West LA. No, imagine though, imagine. For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Letter of introduction. You see, okay. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction added to the court record. God, this is a long fucking investigation phase. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Look at that patrolman. Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And when I say hey, you do that, your soap will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard that I cried. Okay. Oh.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. February 22nd, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here?
Ah, hello.
Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too.
What happened to the security guard?
Is Larry gonna pop up?
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina?
You're looking like a doggy that's lost in its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to be put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something.
Huh?
Look, where it should say the letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'll better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't that crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hoonanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded. Can I just show him this real quick?
Alright, compadre, count to 3.
Huh?
You gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas.
Remind me never to visit Texas. Alright, first things first. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. Can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Right. Let's check it out. Oh, we're just automatically going there. Okay. Up there it is.
This phone is still on the radio screen.
Radio?
Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know things, about things like radio. Or redial. Redial. Why am I saying radio?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
Boomer!
Boomer! Fucking boomer.
Whatever. Let's check out this phone. Alright, button? I have to, like, go at it as an angle. Now, to see who's the owner of this phone last called.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, but he just pushes the button.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, that song, I know that.
Steel Samurai, right?
Hey, what's going on over there?
Ah! Oh, sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on their phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? What's on the ground over there?
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky.
Yeah, he's saying prospector, not prosecutor.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner.
I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtone tunes. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry. That was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Why did our phone ring? Wait, hold on. Why did our phone ring when we pressed redial? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. The wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Uh-oh. I have incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone, property of Atlanta Sky. Last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Okay, so she called our phone, but I don't know why.
This rope, is it?
Yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know who would come to that conclusion.
A-block.
Hold on.
A-block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to B block.
I cheer the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. And she goes straight to hamburgers too, like Maya. B block is through there. That's where visitors park.
I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. Okay, so there's no way she could see it because then car would be in the way, there's a wall in the way, there's like some stuff in the way. We need to figure out where the murder took place exactly. I could see a cartoon cow munching down on something on a juicy looking steak. Cannibalism.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think about it too deeply and you'll be fine. Looks like the car's the last thing. Okay, 675 12 2. Okay. What's this? Looks like some sort of note.
Look, something's written on it.
675 12 2. Oh, it's an S. Okay, of course. How could I make that mistake? You're right. Let's see. 67S 12-2 is... No, it can't be the date. Is it upside down? I don't know. Goodman.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed?
Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
Sure, Edward wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note added to the court record. Oh, we can't fucking investigate that? Okay. Not sure where we go from here. I think we just looked at everything already. Oh, except for this, apparently. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite the luxury car. It screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. I'm trying to figure out what else I missed here. I think I looked at everything here already. The victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Sorry, I had to crack my back real quick. Good lord, this is taking like 2-ish hours.
Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. That would be... I know good men always die young because I kill him. I kill all good men.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well. Aren't you a feisty dog in there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Just a little after high noon. The smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star.
One stab to the chest. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report.
Goodman's autopsy report. We finally got the autopsy report! Can't wait for this to get updated. Death due to blood loss. One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. That's a long time. Edgeworth got here like way fucking after that. The fuck? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't you notice something off about this whole fucking thing?
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Fuck. Goodman wasn't particularly a gifted detective. There's one reason why he didn't do that much work with the chief prospector.
Why? You're drinking a lot, my guy. What is that, like the 10th drink?
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot?
So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Yeah, I said the line. Cassidy McCree. No.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
They shoot you a lot. They shoot you a lot in Texas, apparently. Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of the crime scene?
Nothing greets you by, does it, Bambino?
So why are you in charge?
You see, I forged some shit. No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
What do you mean short on hands? You have fucking Detective Gumshoe. Fucking Dancing with the Blue Badger. Break Dancing with the Blue Badger. Just outside your fucking thing. What do you fucking mean you're short on hands? Maybe you should use Detective Gumshoe.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important at least.
Nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs without Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out.
Fuck, it's like every time I do that voice, I feel like yawning.
That cow dog being kicked out of this cow run by order of the chief of police. Just he doesn't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation?
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You're my sister. You were...
Oh, for fuck's sake. What do you mean you were what? Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? Oh, for fuck's sake. Are they exes? And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates.
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gone too. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was an unbeatable... I keep yawning, for fuck's sake. Every time I do his fucking voice. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These prosecutors are talking about evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edward to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. Who the fuck is that one person? One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. Really?
What? My sister?
Oh, God, hold on. God, it's like I yawn a lot and then like my eyes start to water. Fuck. This case is gonna be a long one. When I thought we were gonna do like 2 parts and then finish it off next week, but we might just do only like 1 part tonight. Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some load them with deals. What do you say? What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everybody knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be ready? Okay.
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She said she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma.
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings. Oh, it was her phone that was ringing?
What?
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? A popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. Property of Lana Sky, last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Alright, it's 4:53. I was gonna say I'm gonna go out to grab dinner, but it's not gonna open until like 5-ish, so... We usually take a 10-minute break. I'm gonna, like, walk away for 10 minutes. I'm not gonna make dinner or anything, because I don't got anything. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna, like, we're gonna take a short 10-minute break, deal with the trial, and then, like, probably end the stream. What time is it right now? Okay, so we'll continue at, like, 5... We'll continue at, like, 5:54. God, this is gonna be a long fucking trial.
Alright, as soon as the break done. Probably the waypoint, like 5:04 exact. From like, hold on. Stream's falling behind me, but there we go. Alright. Gonna drink some water real quick before we continue. Alright, you can start the second part now. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Hold on, let me turn the... Okay.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas.
Remember, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
This guy, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is...
You're not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
My first trial without a Faye helping me. Oh, hold on. I just got a text. I gotta text this person back. Hold on. I just gotta make sure this text is through. Alright, there we go. Sorry. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Number 9? Two number 9s, number 9 large, notary game? Okay. Fuck, what voice did I give you?
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edward. It's been 2 months, but I still haven't been in a courtroom since this trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of proceeding today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment is to be made here is not in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lodge.
Wow, he's so much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However,
She will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The cough-up queen?
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh ho, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before.
The judge is really wolfing it down. Ah, and for you, I have a festia bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? The what? I didn't even get to see if there's a fingerprint. It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I've always thought caviar would taste like pickled topaka.
What the heck does pickled topaka taste like? Ah, fuck. I forgot the fucking table slam. There we go. Name, profession, now. Me? The name's Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted? Me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said that before, I am a professional.
Huh? What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. Really? Okay. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? The Star was a detective?
I know who you are. Cough up.
How the Queen, Angel Star? Long time, Your Honor. Not long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with your description, Miss Star.
Oh man, Cough Up is coughing up to the crowd. Okay. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Block A is for the prosecutor office personnel. Block B is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's spaces, yes? Wait, then how the fuck did the policeman get there? Like, is he just go, does he go through here? The crime took place by a car in the back of Block A, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans, right?
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give him your worst, Miss Star.
Wait, are they talking about me? Witness's account. Alright, here we go. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. But I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust to the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. That's it?
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Alright. So, press her on everything, because I'm not sure if there's a specific place we gotta press. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. Alright, I don't think I need to voice it. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinions is duly noted.
Yeah, I sounded like fucking Muscle Man, hold on.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinions is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erase inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I had been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired?
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr.
Alright.
This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have...
That boyfriend? You have several?
Oh god, she has a harem.
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. They're to join. And yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'm building my own harem.
I'll stick with the lunch thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying.
Oh man. The security guard room is in the A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign.
Oh, so you're up there?
Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by the car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in Block B.
So, she was in Block B when she witnessed the crime?
Alright, so she was in Block B. Then I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition out there.
You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of murder?
It felt like, how would you say, oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chopped full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective?
Well, yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
A young cheese.
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets of Greenhorn.
That knife must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Yeah, but the odor of old cheese to match.
Shit. Damn, roasted, got him. Okay.
In any case, they're in the lot. I sense something stirring in the back of my mind. Through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car.
By garage car, you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edwards?
Incidentally, the night with the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edwards, wasn't it?
Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no fewer than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Witness! In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, Rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a critter. Crispy... I'll fry you like a critter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism.
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Ah! You have a photograph and you took this. What? She just has the photograph. Why didn't you fucking present this earlier, witness? Okay, well this is getting fucking worse and worse. Worse and worse. Oh god. How the fuck are we supposed to fucking dismantle this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. What the fuck are you talking about? What? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph now?
Do you think I'd show it to you, prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Crime photo added to the court record. She's just been sitting on this the whole fucking time. Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Scott.
So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Isn't that right, Mr. Edward? It is your knife, after all.
Ahem. Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Too late?
Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see.
If it's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright, we can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Star's testimony is flawless.
That sounds pretty fatal to me!
Well, what do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panic next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that.
Really? That's it? I thought we were gonna get like a time or something.
Huh, I'm trying to think of an idea. Maybe this? It could be this. Because, like, how are you supposed to get to the security room? If you're in B. Could be that. That's probably not going to help us, yeah. Oh, it's 5:30? Okay, well that's a lot longer. Was it the right hand? It could be the right hand, but like, I'm not sure. Okay. Present, maybe? I'm not sure. Objection! And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife. As I've already stated, yes. I swear my finest salmon to a lunch.
That sure is a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of time, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection.
That has to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stab. It was taken the moment after the stab. Objection! And how can you tell that? Okay, I just made myself look like a dumbass. I was about to say, where is the knife in the fucking... Was the knife still in the person's chest? Or, like, what? Blood splatter. Huh? Well, yeah, the blood splatter is obvious. That had to be after. See the dark crimson stains on the chief's prospector's coat. But it's a black and white photograph!
Ah, yes. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except for you.
Mr. Wright, you're just gonna sit there and take that kind of abuse?
Ugh, you got a better idea? What the fuck does no problem mean? Now that you mention it, I see no problem here. For myself, hold on. I'm kind of curious. What happens if I say objection? Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Oh, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice, but I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor's guy was calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious event.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves? Oh boy. The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Wait, what about the gloves? Does the gloves have a cut on them? Because she has a cut on her hand right now.
Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr.
This is bad. She's got him thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, the scar's testimony is flawless.
That sounds pretty fatal to me.
But why do we...
Okay, let's just keep going. Ah, no! Motherfucker! I was trying to get to the last one. Probably gonna have to save again, huh? It has to be this, right? Like, this is the thing we got to counter? But with what? Can't be that. Alright. So it's not this. Let's eliminate. No. Okay, I can only think of like 2 or 3 things. So it's like, it relates to this, it relates to that, it could relate to this, or it relates to this. No? Your Honor, the evidence— What do you mean? How the fuck was she supposed to know the car was gonna be there? Your Honor? The fuck do you mean? Oh wait, hold on, let's continue real quick. Huh? Really? What the fuck do you mean? How the fuck was she supposed to know the car was gonna be there at that moment? It's not fucking premeditated. Where are the gloves, Your Honor? Is there a cut in them? Where am I supposed to fucking know? Where do I go from here? Traces of victim's blood, no prints. Okay, so that explains the glove. Oh my god, okay, I don't know, what? I don't know which one it is then. Where's the fucking gloves, Your Honor? Oh, that's not it. I don't know why I even picked that. I don't even know why I picked that one. I don't know why I picked that one. I'm trying to think here. What was the third thing I said I was going to contradict? Like this? Okay, that was my second option. I don't actually know. Trying to figure out what evidence does it contradict. No prints. Oh yeah, here, maybe? Yeah, this. I was thinking of this because, witness, do you know what this is? It's Edgeworth's knife. Why the fuck did I forget about that? I mean, I have the right idea with Edgeworth's car showing up, but then it's like the knife was in there. So how the fuck did she not only know about the knife, but also found it and took it from the toolbox in the back of Edgeworth's car? Like, are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it was my knife. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon? A red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are the prosecutors bad people? The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What is that, Rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon! Oh. The knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. What? Alright. Order! Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister is as good as free.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Oh, how the tables have turned. Fuck. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered the detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs proof. Nothing else. Very good, prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. No one likes you for your thoughts. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now. Alright, we got to the second part, Angel's deduction. Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in and again and again. Oh, we got him! We got him, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we got him!
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I order a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
In any case, The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Okay, the deduction. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Right? Like, it's one stab wound. Like, she's like, 28 stab wounds. There was only one stab wound. You say she stabbed him again and again. 28 times to be precise. But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. What with my moss surprise? I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab.
You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed? That was what I was gonna say.
Well, witness?
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize such mistakes are possible.
So,
you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. The splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she might have stabbed him at least twice.
then tell us what you saw. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. That you thought was blood.
Jesus Christ. I can't read! Okay.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
The red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. I'm gonna save real quick in case this isn't it, but your own photo contradicts that evidence. Miss Star! Jesus Christ. What? No, I didn't read! The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. For what? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. Wait, what? Really? I didn't even notice that. She does wear it all the time, though. We saw her before. She usually wears it, so where the fuck is it here? It's an imposter! Okay. Damn it. And you proved it yourself. And you proved it with this photograph. What the fuck? Edgeworth, stop stealing my thunder! Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunchling would be so utterly clueless. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling.
Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
Was my ejection chopped liver? But no, it was there. A scarf. No, but something red, really. Well then, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interview, but back to business. What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
How the fuck are you reading my mind? This is all internal dialogue. The part where your sister stabs the victim. The next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Alright, number 3.
Number 3!
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her left side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra's a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. Yes, man. No, I mean... No thanks. Yep, there you go.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
I feel like that's anyone. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked Diane's aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one, a leopard woman. She fucking said roar. She said roar, chat. She's a furry confirmed.
Very well. Miss Wright.
Miss Wright?
Mr. Wright.
Fuck.
Your cross-examination, if you will.
God. Ah, man, thank God this is probably the last one. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Whoops. I meant to press Q. So, where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall right next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then?
I quickly caught her and explained her rights and to her and arrested her on the spot. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. She was a visitor, thus parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes?
Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there is a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it. How fuck you went over that? Hold on a fucking minute, Your Honor. I call bullshit. Where's the fucking photo of it? The chain link fence looks like it goes all the way up, Your Honor. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way she could climb over a fence that goes into the fucking roof!
Amazing! The cough-up queen. Lunch lady athlete indeed.
It looks like it could have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she could have gotten over to my sister that fast.
Yeah, the fence was about 9 feet high too. Oh, there is a small gap. But how did Miss Guy not get away? Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. She did. Anyway, all I heard was her say the word muffler.
Just that one word?
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecution was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... Ask further. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? Your memory is like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't see the star.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
How the fuck did you see that? You wouldn't be able to see it because the fucking partition is in the way, and you're trying to climb a fucking fence. There's a lot of fucking contradictions here, Your Honor. That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone?
Indeed. The emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. The word muffler was heard during a call to make Emma at 5:18. Alright. I call bullshit! Where's the 4 plans? Was she climbing the fence during the time? Because... Objection! I call cap, Your Honor! Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor. You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans. You say you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that is true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you will see where I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. Indeed, if you were in Block B, you could have seen it! Alright, we got it. We got her!
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's capping. She's not coughing up lies. She's not... Fuck! I fucked up the line. She's not coughing up lunches. She's coughing up lies. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me to question a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. Alright? That's why we got the save. The witness lied about... what she saw? She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using that emergency phone.
It does seem very hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical.
What's the matter, Star? Cat got your lunchbox?
Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory, but why would Miss Star lie like that?
Huh? Grudge! She just admitted that she was kicked off the force by the chief prosecutor and... What do you mean?
Why would she say that my sister had tried to use the phone but failed? It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant?
Oh. Damn, dang, she's right. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, it's illogical, but I think that means where she witnessed? Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but was out of order. What's significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I see.
But the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsman, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place where Miss Star witnessed the crime was here. I don't even get to say it, huh? Take that! If she was here, she could have seen their emergency phone!
That's true! That solves the mystery!
That would allow her to see their emergency phone, yes. But if she was there, she would have been able to arrest her well before she dialed her cell phone. Oh. You doubt my speed? I can run 150 feet in 9 seconds, you know. Is that really that fast? Why the fuck do you... Okay, then she was probably up with the security guard because she did mention she was with her boyfriend, but then why hide that fact? This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room?
Indeed. The security guard room is well underground. Is in the underground parking lot. Is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in Block A. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr, how many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Starr.
Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should have known better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I will do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Guy?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station.
It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly.
This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who had stabbed the victim. The truth still stands. No, it doesn't! Because then we got two questions. How did she take this photo? And the partition blocks the car. And thus she couldn't have witnessed the murder. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from Block B. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Angle, view of the crime, difference in lighting. Why the angle? Why? The angle at which she... Okay. The angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
The angle? What do you mean?
Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime?
And this is important. Why?
The photo! Right! Mention the photo! The photo! She could have gotten this photo! There's no fucking way she could have gotten this photo from this angle! She can't be in fucking two places at once! It's that simple! Phoenix! You idiot! How is it not the fucking angle? Okay. God damn it! Are you fucking serious? It's not angle. Distance to the crime. How about that? Is it that? It changes the distance between her and the crime scene. My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans is quite clear. The distance between the crime scene and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she would see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take for her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you were arrested, Miss Guy?
Well, witness?
Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of the lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PBJ lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Okay, that explains how she got the photo then. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking lot in block B block.
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
5 minutes? This changes things considerably.
But that woman over there, in the defendant's chair, who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork.
You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention.
What does that have to do with anything? Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this? Can I save? Five minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. I got lunchboxes that fried pasta into nice rookie. A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange?
Strange.
If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. This guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah, okay. Crap, this is way longer than I thought.
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant, and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness ready to go.
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That was too close. I had the fucking load and save several times.
I'm afraid that the cop of Queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
For fuck's sake! Who said it? Mr. Edgeworth, you are the Disquidrios, right? That's the one she tried to force off me. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I'd be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Woohoo! A triple-decker! On deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more test of—
Way! Judge, no!
Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? What the fuck do you mean, one more? She's back for another round! She's back for round 4, guys! I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? Why do you know about the victim's shoe? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One, of course, was the victim, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Where's the blood?
What? What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Shine Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple. I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edward. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
What?
You must know 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edward. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensic department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. This is what it feels like to get autopsy updated. Okay, I don't know. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edward.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaints now notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of the evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you with this.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim shoe. Okay, this is the blood from 2 people.
Very well, you may cross-examine the witness.
Do we see? No, it's the victim shoe.
I should have mentioned this.
Why did he lie about those 5 minutes?
I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the 2 prosecutors stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
Then why didn't you just tell the truth?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of vile known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing, and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting she did it?
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with.
And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up?
And you found the shoe at the scene of the crime.
I detained chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon, if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of a crime. Now tell us what you did next.
I'm pretty sure that's also a crime. So you brought it to the forensic department?
If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need a proof. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert.
And she got away with her little poop because she used to be a detective.
This shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all.
And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman.
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
You can't say for sure that the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test.
You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie.
Huh?
Well, speak up.
Well, blood comes from 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell a blood test whether a murderer was committed in cold blood.
That's just a vigorous speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types of all the blood tests out there. Which means we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I fear.
That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten a DNA test result. But they said there was very little doubt it could be anyone's but Miss Lana Stiles.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe.
That ties it directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid you were going to say that. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Someone likes it hot, Mr. Wright. Someone like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup.
Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe?
A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? It just seems like... If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young looking. I'd give you a pepper fish gut right now. But you can take the heat with you.
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
Oh. I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, Rookie. Or it'll be blood on the it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed. There's quite a bit of blood on the bottom of this shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could be possibly contradictory about blood on the bottom of his shoe? This, maybe? The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint. Note that the blood on oh my god. Note that the blood of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't there any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime?
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene of the crime and found nothing in the store. Oh no, the drop drum, isn't it? The drop drum is gonna fuck us. Oh god, I can already see it.
Order, order, order! Well, witness?
What, huh? Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh,
That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think! Think, Mr. Wright!
hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
I see. Now it is. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We're a hoodwink to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but all her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, tipped over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one, a leopard woman, roar. Fuck, I forgot to put my mic down. I thought that was a strange thing for a normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question.
This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that, I'm not sure I'd like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyed about in the lunchbox factory.
Witness! Well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum tipped over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean?
Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Aha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. What?
Alright.
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Well, why? That's a prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Did she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it.
But...
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well.
But Angel Star is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Up. Still got one more. A little girl. What did you just say?
Huh? You?
Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side?
Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the blinding footprints.
Well, I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence.
Wait! Witness, don't tell me you have something else! The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments, and you will be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cop-up queen. Look at this. What? You got this photograph too? A photograph? I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help it after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Right or not? Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up on the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well. This time I'd like to declare the verdict for good.
Fuck, here we go again. Table slam! Your Honor, wait!
What is it with you people? Can I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't! Then it'll be too late! Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over. Not until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So, Mr. Wright.
Fuck, there's still more?
Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
Yeah. I'll think later. Yeah, there is a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose, since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem with this photograph.
I didn't even get the save. Alright, that leaves us with like 2 things. The problem in this photograph is here!
What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor.
You just said muffler. However, I see no traces of a muffler or scarf in any kind of in this photograph.
A muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see. What's that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does it have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. But what?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case.
Fuck! No! Is it this? Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler? Ugh. Ugh. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned, was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh, whoa. Oh, we're flashing back? Or not? Okay.
Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings.
Sus! Alright, suspend?
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. It seems pretty sus. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a service to the law. We have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth.
Fuck. Can we end this already?
The verdict will wait until we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. Phew! That was close. But we made it, at least for now.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
He's still hungry? Alright, to be continued, thank God. Whew, we we're gonna end it here. Trial form, what the fuck does that mean? Trial form. Oh, there's more! There's more to the fucking trial! This trial's 2 parts? February 23, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. I'm still gonna end it here, because I'm gonna go grab dinner. It's been long enough. How long has it been? Can I, like, cheat and, like... 3 hours. That's good enough for a stream. I'm gonna double check I saved. Ah, wait, no, J. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here and then go grab some dinner. Not much else to really say. I'm still excited to see where this case goes. We'll be continuing this next week. There's probably not gonna be a stream next Saturday, so you can forget about that. But I'm having a lot of fun with this new case. So, it's very interesting. Something I wanted to say real quick before I ended the stream, though. I updated my fanfiction Phobia, like, I usually do weekly, so it's in the description below. Just feel free to read it if you want to.
I'm open to like any criticisms and stuff so I can improve my writing skills. And other than that, there's not much else I can really add. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next week.